what was going on. So, you know, what can you say to women about becoming political, or trying to figure out what's going on, or that
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing?
mean, I certainly understand the limitations, and I feel that way myself about certain things that are just, with television. I've missed many years of television, and current events. It's upsetting. Um, but I guess a couple things. One is sure, yes, we should all. We do need to understand that I think the political system is going to be the avenue through which we solve these problems and need to solve these problems. So we do need to get engaged. And there are wonderful groups like Moms Rising and um, National Partnership for Women and Families that are trying to enlist the support of mothers, and they need it. Um, at the same time, I think that we can be realistic and say that this is something you don't need to do. You can only do so much. I recognize that. So maybe it's not something you're going to do with full force when you have infants and toddlers, perhaps, but maybe as your children get older. And more importantly, I think part of the solution is to engage everybody else, women before they have children, and men too, who are both these groups are going to be caretakers, perhaps not of children, though perhaps too, but of elderly adults and other sick people. I mean, most people end up being caregivers at some point in their lives, so they're going to deal with some of these issues. I mean, not childcare, but
Hmm.
certainly flex time work and paid family leave. These
Right,
things are going to be important to everybody, so we need to broaden the political support for them.
right. So just talk to coworkers, talk to anybody who can see the relevancy in their life.
Yeah, and exactly. And I do think that, being political doesn't have to mean going to Washington or even, calling your congressperson, though that's something people can do. But just like you said, I think part of it is telling your stories, just saying, hey, first realizing that, hey, this isn't okay. This isn't, and this is a problem beyond me, but also sharing those stories with your coworkers and friends, and also helping your coworkers and friends realize that their issues are part of a bigger problem. That's being political right there.
Right. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to say to mothers and fathers about creating a more family friendly nation or world?
Yes, just that, some people think that I have a bleak outlook and a depressing message. And I don't think so at all. And I actually want people to understand the great possibilities for improvement. And, and that when we look around at the rest of the world, we can see that so many countries are doing it better, and that we could too. We can. And it's in some ways a very simple thing. I mean, a matter of political will, and yes, sometimes money, and those things are daunting. But um, I think that we're lagging, but I do think it's a matter of time. And I think that the sooner we get upset about it, and the louder we are with our frustrations, the quicker we're going to solve these things.
Very well said. And thanks very much for your time.
Thank you so much.